Hello, this is a reading for Aquarius females for the first week in March. I will do an Aquarian male one separately, but I just pulled too many cards and I've got a tiny little desk this year. But anywho, Aquarius, this week you're coming through as someone who's really confident, really positive, lots of vitality, and really focused on their own stability here. Without any going beyond my Lenormand, you are basically ignoring someone. You have got your back to a bodacious Bojack over here. I'm getting a little bit so you can see the cards. Yeah, this really couldn't be clearer. We got the 3 fates last week, Aquarius, and you're still here. There's someone from your past that would very much like you to get back on the karmic wheel with them here. And to be frank, you're literally having none of it. You're completely and utterly disinterested. You are right in the bang center of your reading here with the Singer of Intuition. So you're using your intuition, you're really perceptive, your oracular powers are on point. You have an inner knowing about this person. It's probably someone from your past who would like to come back around. And this is a Knight of Swords in reverse, so maybe Gemini, possibly Libra or Aquarius, but if not that, it's just someone who's really aggressive. This person is spying on you big time. For the Page of Swords in reverse, they may be bad mouthing you, they may be they want to send you nasty messages. That may even come through this week. You're just not, you're literally looking towards the sun and the anchor. You may be looking at it's just your own stability and your own happiness. With regards to your stability, you do not want someone back from your past. It will be the Retriever is in reverse here. There is a Knight of Pentacles here, maybe an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. This is someone who would like to make you an offer of love. Might be someone who wants to ask you out. And my After Tarot is the Death card. This is, as far as you're concerned, this is what we're not doing do-overs. It's not coming around again. Same thing as last week. You have with the Sun, this is mirroring the Bear here with the bodacious Bojack. This is an aggressive male. I mean, you're either dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo again. So that may, I've got a little bit of water up here, but this is someone who lacks courage, or either you lack courage and your own confidence. I'm really not seeing that, because this has come up with the Hermit facing the opposite direction. This is just like, you're just not interested. You've got your back turned to any nonsense that's going on, and it's all coming from here. This may be the latter part of the week, maybe the first part of the week is here and the second is here. But this is someone who you are ignoring, basically. You are very conscious of them. The Queen of Swords here, and she's looking towards her spread. She's got a little butterfly on top of her. This is the After Tarot in Rider-Waite deck. The only difference I really see between the Queen of Swords, which is your own energy, and the After Tarot deck, is that she's maybe slightly less aggressive than she normally is. I don't think she feels there's any need to be particularly fierce. She's pretty chill. I think with the butterfly on top of the sword here, to me, I didn't get a bloody decent book with this one. This is a transformation. It's just pure clarity with the intuition and solace here. Solace is standing on your own 2 feet, taking responsibility for yourself, and it's also spiritual empowerment. And this is something you're looking really closely at. And what you're looking closely at is, yet again, a masculine King of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords. This is someone who's spying on you. This is someone who is possibly immature in their speech. I mean, it can be a child, obviously, an air sign child. And with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who's either financially unstable or a miser. This is someone who holds back, who doesn't share. I mean, Bodacious Bodak with the bear. This is not just a troublesome male. My Bodacious Bodak is my troublesome old man. He likes to create conflict. He sabotages you and others. He likes to tamper, interfere in other people's business. And he's coming across really aggressively here. I'm not entirely sure he'll actually make any contact with you, but he's watching you. Look at this. Watching. So you are being watched heavily, Aquarius. And they're pretty pissed. Because not only do I have the Wheel of Fortune here, this is major change. Page of Cups is in reverse, so there's like no forgiveness, no apology, maybe a delayed apology. And I've got the Five of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is just leaving someone out in the cold, not entertaining them. This is a chaotic person. This is someone who has impulsive behavior. They're erratic, they can be sexually promiscuous. They come through as a wounded child. This is someone who blames all their dysfunctional relationships on their childhood wounds and resists moving on through forgiveness. There is no forgiveness here. This feels like your side of the spread, and then this bit's all going on here. You're coming through as a student this week. This is someone who is devoted to knowledge, open to lifelong learning. So there may be something that you're studying this week. You may be studying for a new job, because the anchor can represent a job. If that is the case, you don't want your old job back. You want something completely different here. So this is like an ending to whatever your career was previously. And wanting something brand new, but something that emotionally fulfills you. This is like major transformation here for my Aquarian females. That's 2 Five of Pentacles for this Knight of Swords. 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles upright. So your intuition is saying that this person is aggressive. This person is verbally abusive. This person just wants to create drama. And they want to come back around with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. But it's just not happening. That is the bottom line. That what comes round is exactly the card you got last week. So you've not moved on. Or they're still in the background here. This is someone who wants to get back on the karmic wheel with you. If you haven't, if you're new to my channel, then I'll just read you a little bit if this is the first time you've heard it. Here it is again. That situation, that person, this lesson you have yet to learn, and that you may spend a lifetime learning. It seems you need another cosmic reminder of something that needs to be cleared and mastered. Letting go is this moment's very important lesson for you to learn. We are not suggesting forgetting this lesson, because there is wisdom in that. Yeah, the wisdom comes from the Hermit. He goes, you know, within to learn lessons. He is usually pretty humbled. The student is also quite humble. So there is a lesson that I think you've learned here, Aquarius, and I think you're just not, it's no more repeats. That's literally what this card means. So this is an opportunity to try something different, to see what magic takes place when you vary the approach. You must reconnect with the opportunities you have. Staying attached to old patterns will simply make them come round again, like a thread being spun on our wheel. Learn and be released from this part of the pattern that feels like unjust fate. We all have karmic lessons, themes, stories that seem to repeat. Learn from this, be aware of what is taking place as a fateful encounter to master life. If you take this approach, you'll be rich for learning, wise, free, and able to help others. I think that's it. I mean, it's not that much different from last week. I just see you looking really I just see you ignoring all of this. This is, you're coming through looking in this direction. You're focused on your happiness, clarity, stability, security, vitality, and the rest of it can go hang, basically. That's what I'm getting. So Aquarius, have a fantastic week. Do have the dice at the base of the deck. This is taking some sort of risk this week. You may be gambling. You need to be careful with that. Someone's wearing a mask here. So yeah, that's your week. Continue your studies, turn a blind eye to all of this, focus on your stability, your confidence, and yeah, no reruns. Have a great one. Bye bye.